Welcome back, new viewers and givers. It's time for a new episode of Super Mario Galaxy, and today we're continuing with the bedroom. So why don't we go on over to Dusty Doom's Galaxy again and begin? What will we find today? Let us see. Alright, blasting through the sands. We got these little sand things over here. If I remember correctly, these were actually quite fun, and then there's the quicksand. God dang it, sand. I was just complimenting you and you ruined it. Yes. Alright, as you can see by those giant-ass signs over there, don't go into the sand or you're fucked. And there's this one little coin over here. It was a trap. Oh, it was a trap. Gotta take these guys down. Alright, luckily there was a coin there. Uh-oh. Oh no. Come on now, try to hit me. I know you want it. Try to hit me. Alright, somehow that didn't do nothing to him. Come on now. So I gotta hit him first? Probably. Hey, stop moving away from me. Face me like a man. Come back here and fight me like a man, you vegetable. There we go. Trying to stick over here multiple times and it just wouldn't. Yeah, where do you think you're going, huh? You ain't running away. I guess you're running away. I see what we need to do now, just gotta go behind the guy. There we go. Seemed a little delayed with my spins there, but we did it. And a coin, just what the doctor ordered. A coin a day keeps the doctor away, as they say, right? I can even go under these if we want to. Not for much other reason, let's be real. Alright, but something else we can go under. Is that their pillar? Or platform, I should say. There's no pillars here. There we go. Got the little light mushroom sitting there. I just wonder what these different mushrooms taste like for Mario. Probably like normal mushrooms, I guess. Oh, come on, there was a hungry Luma under there. Probably just a separate star. Uh-oh, dry bones. Luckily, we could just ignore them. And we'll take the sand that moves us pretty fast. This could be good transportation if they make good use of it. But oh well. Imagine that, the sand taxi, where you're just walking on a sand thing. Well, actually, this could be similar to, like, a conveyor belt of some sorts. Got shells here. Those would have been useful in the last galaxy I did in the previous episode. And just keep it going this way then. Yeah, might as well leave that dry bones alone. He ain't doing much. And I guess we'll need it for this. That should be where the last one is. There we go. Alright, pull stars. Alright, we got a few flag poles over here without any flags on them. I guess it's just here if you need the extra coin. Alright, give me some of those star bits. Let's go. Alright, none of them twisters back there. But we can't go over there just yet, it looks like. If we try, we will make a very bad move. And you can tell they're bad because they got really weird looking eyes. Honestly, probably one of the goofiest looking Mario enemies just in the entire franchise. I don't know what's with all the bones floating in them, but they're there. I guess to show that they're really dangerous and to not touch them. I guess what other way you're gonna sit there and make a twister look dangerous, right? Especially when you give it those weird ass eyes. It's like getting the skeleton eyes, it just looks weird. Like normal human eyes, I should say, not the cool glowy eyes that dry bones have. Alright, there's the star, but we can't reach it. And there are no walls for us to jump on either. Oh wait, I know what we need to do. We need to go under the platform and ground pound from the other side. That's right. Yeah, I knew that. Alright, it looks like we'll have to go this way for this. And there's another life there. This game is just way too generous with lives, I feel like. I mean, you could always just choose not to pick. Oh, no! Oh, wait, never mind. We're good. We could use this to our advantage. And this is what we need to ground pound. Alright, Twister. Thank you for the support, good sir. I'll leave a tip in your next paycheck. Wish I could drop coins in this game, give that guy a little coin, he deserves it. Okay, you just need to ground pound on this, and all those go down there, and once we get to the other side, we'll be able to grab that star. Alright, so he's not fully a good guy. Since those little, I don't know, pieces of debris, I guess, cause damage to me. So never mind, screw that tip, you ain't getting it. I offered him a tip and he abused me. Can't believe him. Worst customer service ever. No, I'm on a timer. Good to know. I forgot about that. I gotta do it all again. Ooh, imagine if I went a little too far to the right there. Alright, now we gotta get moving. Get out my way, dude. I need your assistance. Question, I don't think I make that. No, 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 no. Ah! No! I killed him. Now let's try it again. One thing is why I'm not the biggest fan of being put on a timer sometimes. It causes you to make some bad decisions. And as I mentioned, absolutely absolves the challenge of this because you can just keep grabbing this as many times as you need to. Oh, you're speed running. Get out of my way, Twister. How are you doing today? Alright, gotta hurry this up now. We don't want to be late again. Oh, come on, Mario. Dude, come on, get up the thing. Try and do the side jump. There we go. Come on, jump up there, dude. Game does not want me up there. Okay, good. Everything's going well in Pokemon Y. Pokemon, why do they do this? Let me stop.
Oh, yeah.
A new chapter added in the storybook. We don't need that right now. I hope you're enjoying the vids, mate. Anyways. Let's do one more star before we gotta meet Big Bad Bowser Boy again. Let's go back to Gusty Gardens. Why not? Guess my jokes aren't the best, huh? Anyways, dirty tricks of Major Burrows. Those dirty tricks are not nice. Don't do them. Uh-oh. Hey, that's my wabbit. Can make wabbit stew out of them.
Yes.
Does everybody, like... I know this is slightly morbid to think of, but... Yes, I know. But I know that's slightly morbid to think of, but... Everyone had rabbit before. I've eaten rabbit once, actually, a few years ago. It's quite decent, actually. Anyways, I totally wasn't talking about rabbits, so no need to be scared. Those moles are digging up our gardens. It's just terrible. But you'll get hurt if you touch the moles. Try pounding the ground near them. Fine. Thanks for the tip. Like, can I call you Bonably? I'll call you Bonably. Even though you don't know what that is, because that doesn't exist yet. The fluffy floats. You can ride the wind. Boy, just... yeah, we know. It seems my little wabbit friends are in danger. So I'm gonna go deal with the moles that are causing all these issues. This serves as a neat little teaching element for the player on how to deal with these guys. Ground pound near them, kind of like the Wigglers earlier in the game, and just spin into them. And you can't jump onto them because they got helmets. Always wear your helmets, kids. Don't be like Mega Man Bull Nut, gotta wear the helmet. And speaking of helmets, there's this thing in fiction, and most fictional media, where cave people used to wear turtles as helmets, which, I mean, I doubt they're actually turtles back then, but whatever. Just a small thing I wanted to bring up about helmets. Alright, where's the last one? I know there's one more around here. Yeah, grab the coin, don't want to go without it. Hey, you, get over here. Also, what is it with Nintendo games and just vilifying moles? I mean, these dudes, Rossetti from Animal Crossing, like, god geez, someone at Nintendo doesn't like moles. Yeah, that's your choice, man. Get over here. Get up. You're causing problems to the rabbits here, man. They don't like you digging around. Oh, I see. Oh, wait. Oh, I could have grabbed one of those. Oh, well. I always save that for another time. Speaking of wigglers from earlier. You kill these guys. Get some extra star bits over there. And also, we're on a bunch of floating apples. Which, speaking of, I actually recently bought a juicer. And actually, before this video, I made some orange juice, and boy, was it great. Not that yellow stuff you see in the stores, actual orange juice. It's great. I should get a juicer, I highly recommend it. But anyways. Come on out, get over here. Well, thankfully no, I mean, at least if you're gonna get a juicer, don't get it with worms in it, okay? Okay. Actually, this reminds me of a really funny story once. I remember back in elementary school, This was back, like, after Pokemon Black and White had released. I was in the 3rd grade at the time. And I remember one time my little sister had this cup of strawberries that we got from our local farm. And it had a worm in it. Her reaction when she saw the worm. And so both my mother and my grandfather, my mother's father, brought it back, let the cup of strawberries back to the farm. And they got a little refund back for it because of that worm in the strawberries. I mean, I know we're throwing on a bunch of apples right here, not strawberries, but I thought that story was pretty appropriate here. Sorry if I may have grossed out somebody. Alright, so we're gonna need to push in all these stems then. Oh, that'll be done, don't you worry. Alright, good worm, dude. Thanks for the assistance. I feel like I should have been able to instantly push that in, but whatever. Alright, come over here, little energy mushroom. I need you. You're delicious, nutritious. I really want to try to saute some mushrooms at some point. Now let's go and get rid of those moles. That's what you like to do. Alright, there's the big old mole with a giant blue shell on his head. You think people hate him in Mario Kart? Ah. Alright, can't just simply spin into him. Get over here. I remember I had some sort of Super Mario Galaxy themed something. I forgot what it was. That had this dude on the front of it. Like, I think I had a Super Mario Galaxy themed hat or something. I forgot what it was. Back in elementary school. Ah. Ooh. I'm in pain. Give me coins. Uh-oh. Oh. Grab the coins like in Smash Bros. Did you see that? Just blinked there for a sec. Oh, come on. Get over here, jackass. Yeah, he's angry now. Oh boy. Get away from me. No. Oh. Ah. Dying here. Oh, come on. It's too late now to grab that coin. Oh, now get out of the ground if that's what you're gonna do. Get up. There we go. Oh, come on, really? Get up here. And you're done. You son of a... Wow. Just get right back in there as I'm about to hit you. Thanks, wonderful. Get away from me. Oh my god, how do I struggle so much with these bosses? Get up there. I wish I could grab that out of a long jump. Of course. Alright, we'll try this again. Just like with that dinosaur piranha earlier in the game. When they chase you down, you don't really have any... Well, actually, I know what to do. I'm being dumb. Whatever, try again, as they say. God, I hate the enemy secret priorities on this. Get out of the ground, my dude. God damn. Oh, there's a better way to avoid him. Can you get up, Mario? Take a country mile to get up, dude. There we go. Shake, dude. I mean, I get why there's a delay there, but oh no, what I miss. Just take a half of a year to get off the floor, man. Alright, come on, come on, come on. That's what I'm supposed to do, and I'm just being bad. Yep. Thank you, now you're done. Come on, dude. Get over here. Wow. Yep. Try it again. So unlikely. Alright, enough of this shit. I've had enough playing mind games here. This fight isn't even that hard. I'm just doing it wrong, I think. Yeah, who cares if I immediately took damage? Because I think I'm just doing this fight wrong. It's the only reason I'm having such an issue with this. I'm supposed to go around him. Like that. Look how easy that is. Alright, I'm gonna stay up here because I don't feel good with the upside down gravity thing. The controls don't feel the best to me, at least as snappy as I'd like them to be. Now get your ass on the ground. Sorry, lost my temper again. Okay, look how easy that was once you know what you're doing. Sometimes if a boss fight seems difficult, you're likely just doing it wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, but 33 stars. Alright, you discovered a new galaxy. Enemy base spotted! We're detecting massive energy spikes! What are they doing there? And it's, you know what they say, it's good to keep a record. Well, that makes things, more interesting. You gotta really be good at them and know how the, boss fights work. It's definitely the best thing there. That's the thing, and I'm definitely gonna go over this with future playthroughs like in Mega Man games, where if you don't know how the boss works, you're gonna have a bad time in some cases if they're not designed particularly well. Not saying that boss in particular is designed badly, but still. Bowser's Dark Matter Plant. Let's go to Floating Bowser Head. Darkness on the horizon. Also, Bowser can manipulate dark matter. Huh. Wonder why he hasn't saved us from that Kirby villain. Oh wait, I know why. Why would he want to do that, huh? Why do you want to save us from him? Anyways, you see this little purple stuff over here? Yeah, you don't want to touch that. As the title of this stage implies, that is dark matter. And Mario will literally be atomized if he touches it. God damn, the devs really have some creative ways to kill off Mario, don't they? Hey, Dry Bones, get out of here. Alright, and we have more anti-gravity sections. You gotta be real careful with these ones. Ow. Yes, because the song here is a remix of Bowser's Road in Super Mario 64. Alright, I want to get that life up there. I don't want to skip out on those, they're quite valuable for me. And again, how polite of this platform to sit here instead of keep going back and forth. Honestly, this version's really good in my opinion. Speaking of, remember this one, like, fan-made Mario Flash game I used to play back in, high school. I forgot what it was called. Gotta go find it. Let me say so. That one, the original's good too. Alright, there we go. Grab a T-switch. Give me the prize, and I can get up here. Alright, Goombas. Take me on at once. Y'all outnumber me, and you still are bad at this. And the floor is missing. I think this is supposed to be a neat little teaching element for what's to come. As you can see right here. It'll literally send you to another dimension, I think. I don't know why it looks like there's a clear sky going on in some of those holes. Hey, another one-up. Yeah, that makes up for my skill issues from earlier against that mole. You know, I forgot to say it earlier, but everyone says skill issue anytime I play badly. Maybe it'll motivate me to do better. And a triple one-up. Oh, game, you're so kind. Alright, we don't want to drop down there or we're done for. For about a few seconds. Actually, stay right over here. There are way too many one-ups around here in this game. Then again, like I said earlier, you can just choose not to pick it up. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that. Well, I'm done. That's gonna be the worst death I've ever... Oh god, it almost happened again. That's the worst death I've ever had on a Mario game. That was embarrassing. Well, if y'all want to say skill issue, now's your chance. Anyways, and my punishment of that has been completely invalidated thanks to that one-up that keeps respawning. This is why I don't think it's... This is why I don't think that's the best idea to have the one-ups keep respawning like that. Alright, get up here for safety so I don't die. Yeah, better get good. I shouldn't be making rookie mistakes like that. I can't be the world's greatest gamer if I'm making rookie mistakes like that, right? Anyways, now we're safe for now from all that. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Alright, seems Bowser is... Alright, why does setting this Luma-free make the stairs appear? Whatever. Seems Bowser is giving us the little welcome to the mat with these stairs. He must be confident he can win. Alright, Bowser, show your ugly ass. There he is. Yes, I mean, the controls of this game are a little stiffer, in my opinion. And honestly, the controls are overall better. I don't want to fully blame the controls, though. It's you! That's it, Mario. I'm gonna stomp you into space bits. Hey, dude, death threats. Don't go that far. Yeah, I'm gonna talk. Alright, just like the first fight back in the second dome, gotta have him hit these little globes over here, while avoiding the lasers, that for some reason he can just ignite with his ass. Alright, and now he's a Beyblade. I've been playing some Beyblade X on my Switch 2 recently, and I got some good practice in with it. Air fire spin attack. It missed, that's why it has 85 accuracy. Oh, you spinning like me. Hey, that's my move. I trademarked that. Are you stealing my moves, huh? Alright, come on, right here. And Beyblade, let it rip. One more good hit and he's done for. Actually, don't we have to hit him 4 times? I think so, yeah. Alright, he's got more fire. Man, you suck at shooting. Where'd you learn how to shoot those fireballs at, huh, Bowser? Oh. Alright, come on, try to hit me. Not that way, that's not what I wanted. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How you missed? Alright, come on now, right here. Take this. Oh, God damn it. Come on, get him, Mario. And another one. And another. Get out of my face. Yeah, King of the Koopa is more like King of getting his ass whooped. Anyways. You kicked my ass, but that doesn't matter. Not bad. I guess I chose the right guy to be my arch enemy way back in 1984. Sure, bro, sure. At least you always put up a fight. But it's too bad for you because my master plan is almost complete. Tough luck, Mario. Alright, and the 5th Grand Star is ours. You got a Grand Star. It's blue. Yeah, teleporter. So I don't have to go up there the hard way. Alright, galaxy complete. You discovered a new galaxy. In the engine room. We have ascertained this location of your special one. Please take a look at the circle at your feet. 26, what does that mean? That number represents the power stars you need to reach the center of the universe. Well, thanks for the explanation. That number will decrease with each power star you recover. Yeah, in other words, you're making progress. And when it reaches 0, the Common Observatory will gain full power and fly as a starship again. And then, we will be able to reach the center of the universe. Better go call Fox McCloud, am I right? Anyways, why don't we go into the new dorm? Did I say dorm? Dome that we've unlocked. Actually, one small fact about this here little hub world we got. If you stand right, not right there, right here, get a neat little layout of all the rooms we unlocked up to this point. Just a small thing. Anyways, looks like we got mail. It's mail time. Here's the mail, it never fails. You know, if I had nickel for each, I'll shut up now. You have a letter from Luigi.
Hey!
Bro, I got a star, but now I can't get back. This picture shows where I am. Help me. I think he's in Battle Rock Galaxy, it looks like. Where is this place? It looks familiar, but then again, did you not hear what I just said, Toad? I said it's in Battle Rock Galaxy. Let me give you this picture so you won't forget where Luigi is. To view it, I don't really care. Alright, let's see. Was that in the first dome? I believe it was. Where are you at, Battle Rock, or was that in the fountain? Not here. Alright, go back. Gotta go save Luigi real fast. We got some time, so why not? Always got time for little bro. let's see you right over here. I knew. A top maniac at the Top Men tribe. They have a tribe? Okay. I wonder if Luigi's here. He should be. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that for now.
Yes.
Oh my god, the moles are back. Only a different breed of moles. This time they're pirates, it looks like. I'll just ignore you then. You want to stay alive? Stay alive then, you coward. And thank you for your safety checks. I'll just ignore you too, because you're beneath me. Alright, I guess we're getting an extra star today. It's not exactly what I had planned. But there's a lumen in there, how dare... Again, anyone want to say skill issue, just go ahead. Thank the Lord I have all these extra lives. Maybe it's a good thing this game is so generous with its lives. The power lines are keeping my friends locked inside. Hit them with something to cut off the power. Okay, hey you, I need your assistance. I don't know what your name is, but your name is, quick guys, anyone got a name for this dude? I'll name him Sora, I don't know, Sora the Top Man. Yeah, I need your assistance. It's Spinny, yes, Spinny, we'll call him Spinny instead. Sora's, not the best name. I don't know, what do I do with this, huh? I don't know what to do, man, give me some hints. I don't want to waltz off of that again and then I die a horrible death. Maybe I got a ground pound here? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think these guys... Well, unless I jump on them, I don't think you can damage me. I know. Alright, well, that was... Oh, no, that's exactly what I needed to do. I'm a fool. Thank you, sweet freedom. I'll show you a shortcut as your reward. And transform! Let's do it. Alright, we got more of the moles here. Old moles. I guess they're rocky wrenches, they just look a little different. And the warp pipe. And I can change gravity. I've been playing an awful lot of Gravity Rush lately, this is reminding me of that. Y'all haven't played Gravity Rush, I really recommend it, it's quite neat. Quite neat indeed. No, 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 don't get... I'll try it again. Hey, new one-up. I can't go anywhere without the one-ups. Alright, let's see what happens if I were to go in here. Not much, it looks like. Alright, I gotta get this clearly. Just for some extra star bits. I need like a switch or something, game. Give me something good. Alright, not entirely sure what the game wants me to do here. supposed to go here, I think. Yes, this is exactly where we need to go. A little hidden there, but that's okay. Where's the fun if the game is too linear, right? No! I need to add a skill issue counter. Yeah, that's right, I need to add a skill issue counter. Alright, I gotta do all this all over again. Oh, that's fine, that's what I get for being bad. Oh well, got my life back, so that didn't mean much, did it? God, not again, nope. I learned from my mistakes. No, I didn't say that. Y'all didn't hear that. Oh, you should learn from your mistakes, kids. It's very important for your growth. Luckily, I wish I could turn around the gravity here. Alright, simply just walking. You don't need to do any fancy moves. Maybe that'll save you a few lives if you don't do that. I should take my own advice, right? Yeah. I'm gonna sit here like an absolute lemming for a second. Ah, now is the time for some fancy moves. Yeah, man. And get ready for VGC, man. I hope you've been preparing for your teams. I got my new teams. I'm good. Alright, so we got a bunch of spinnies over here. I'm so sorry I had to kill your cousins. But I gotta kill you guys too. As I must progress. Well, no more doing competitive and violent anymore because of that. Before Winds of Waves comes out, we could always do a few matches. Oh my god, we blew up a planet. I've been watching Invincible Season 4 lately, and oh my god, Episode 7 is beautiful. You should all watch it. Well worth the year wait. Those people down there in Amazon really outdid themselves. Hey, look what we got here. Lumi. Yeah, we already know what you say. Alright, which one? Why, the obvious one. And the only correct answer. Oh, alright. That's alright. It's up to you, man. Alright, we got a big bad boss up here. If I can actually get into the arena, that is. And sometimes I try to do the little flip jump. I said sometimes I try to do... There we go, Mario. I try to do the little flip jump, and it doesn't happen. It's a UFO. Alright, these guys just spinning around, they really can't do much to you, but a simple spin attack kills them. Because they're so small. Haha. I think you can ground pound on it, but causing it electrical damage and trying to short circuit it does the trick too. So you can have all those threatening looking saws and then you don't even try to hit me. Again, didn't get to do my... Oh wait, those are hot blades. Good to know. Alright, well, he's down. Come on. There we go. You'll completely shit out Starbits. Uh-oh. Normal top men people. Take this. There we go. And no need to even ground pound on him. If my spin attack would work, that'd be nice. There we go. Delayed input sometimes. No, we can't play around. Anyways, star. This is not the exact reason I came here, but might as well pick it up anyways while we can. We're gonna need all the stars we can get.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we'll save Luigi in the next episode. Let's go to the new dome we unlocked.
Whee!
I do like that as you progress through the game as well. More Lumas show up. It's pretty nice. I do apologize, but he will be top priority next time. Hey, the episode's running its course, man. I gotta do something. Alright, let's see. Where is the teleporter up there? I think it's right there. Don't be mad at me. I do apologize, Luigi, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit. And now we go up here to our new dome. I keep calling it a dorm, it's a dome. This is the engine room. Yes, I can... Actually, I can't read. What am I on about? Anyways, the engine room. Wait a minute. You know, the tradition, you know what we gotta do anytime we get a new dome. Gotta try to make our way on top of it. Alright, this one's gonna prove to be a bit more difficult, I think. Actually, not at all. And in fact, I thought we'd be able to fall through that. Oh well. That was actually a lot easier compared to the other ones. Anyways, let's get inside. And hey, we got a friendo in here. Oh, hello. It might get a little rough from here on out, but just do your best and you'll be okay. Cause I always do my best, as a certain hero once said. Alright, that's basically the game saying it's gonna get a bit more difficult from here on out, and be careful. Yeah, just called good game design. The game should develop in difficulty as things go on. Anyways, Gold Leaf Galaxy, which is literally a reskin of a certain galaxy we went through earlier in the game, but we'll get to that in the next episode. So, that'll be it for this edition of Super Mario Galaxy. If y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the videos you see on screwing up on YouTube, and bell button for more. Special thank you to Sarah for joining once again today, and consider answering the question of the day as well. For those of you on Twitch, let us end this off with a quick raid. Who shall I raid today? Well, I try to keep Mario awake over here. Alright, let's see, let me know. Let's see, let's raid somebody else who's playing Mario Galaxy then. Let's see who happens to be playing this wonderful game today. Oh, let's do Geek Gamer. He's playing this game as well. Send him your wave and love and supports. Alright, and thank you for watching. Have a terrific day.